All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm James with JCTrails, and today we're going to be testing out some new Specialized mountain bike tires. If you've seen the past couple of videos of mine, I've been riding in Moab, and riding on that slick rock just totally destroys your tires. This is the Maxxis DHR2. It came with the bike, the 29 by 2.4 wide trail. And it's just grinding on the rocks, just claps out the tires really quick and wears down the tread. Maxxis tires do run a little soft on the compound, which gives you that supreme grip, but they do wear a little bit quicker. It's time for some fresh rubber. Went to my local shop, Bike Barn in Whitman, and picked up some new Specialized tires. So Specialized came out with this couple tires, or at least this tire, Eliminator Grid, 29 by 2.6, just so you know, it's been out for a little while now. They usually run it on their stump jumpers on the back tire, the 2020 stump jumpers. I'm gonna try this Eliminator in the front tire. It looks pretty fast rolling, but huge side knob, so it looks like it should hook up pretty nicely in the front. And then in the back, I'm gonna run the new, all new redesigned, just came out, Specialized Purgatory Tire, 29 by 2.6. Here's the old pattern. I have it on a plus tire right here, and it had these weird little hexagonal patterns and then pretty good side knobs, but it did everything pretty good. It was a nice trail tire. You can run it in the front or the back, and it hooked up pretty nicely. But it looks like this modern, or this newer tire has a smaller tread in the center, almost like little paddles like the DHR, and a nice side knob. So I think this is gonna make a really good back tire. So let's weigh them, let's get them mounted up, and stick them on my 2020 high tower. All right, the first tire I'm gonna weigh is the Eliminator tire. It's 29 by 2.6, and it's the grid protection, you know, it's little protection on the sidewalls. They also make other lighter weight ones and stronger ones, which are a little bit heavier, but the grid is like their trail tire. It has a grip-in compound for the grip, tubeless ready, and it is weighing at, can't really see it on there, 930 grams, not light. Oh, also, if you like this sign right here, my sister-in-law makes them. I'll leave her information below if you want a custom little logo sign made out of wood. Handmade. All right, next we're gonna weigh the new 29 by 2.6 Purgatory Grid tire. I'm gonna run this one in the back, and it is coming in at 900 grams. So 30 grams lighter than the Eliminator tire. So let's get these things mounted up tubeless. I'm gonna mount them on my carbon Revolve Traverse wheels. Got the 30 millimeter inner width. These tires are directional like most other tires, so just look for that right there. It says rotation with a little teeny arrow, because I've never set them up backwards before. Yes. So guys, when you're buying these Specialized tires, when they say 2.6 on the actual box, I don't think they're a true 2.6. So here's the Maxxis 2.5 DHF. I know it's got bigger side knobs, but you can see the difference there. I'd say it's almost like a 2.4, but yeah, looks good. Set up really easy. All right, we got the tires set up. It's probably one of the easiest tubeless setups I've ever done, just with a Walmart floor pump. But let's take a look at the tread. Here is the back tire, the Purgatory, 29 by 2.6. Profile looks pretty good. Side knobs are pretty chunky, but then the inner one's got these nice hookup paddles for, you know, traction, for acceleration and braking, but not too big where it's gonna be slow rolling. So it looks like it's gonna be a nice back tire. And here is the Eliminator on the same size rim, 29 by 2.6 also. And it is a beefy tire, but I'm taking this as a front tire. It kind of reminds me of the Azajai Maxxis tire, or Maxxis Azajai, I don't know how to say it, tire. You know, it has like more of a square profile. Nice big lugs for the sides, and pretty nice pattern in the middle. Shed mud pretty nicely, so should hook up pretty good. But for the front, doing about 23 PSI, and in the back, I'm gonna do about 25. So I'm gonna hit the trails, test these new tires, report back to you in a couple days. Let's go. It's been a couple days of me riding with these new Specialized tires, Eliminator front, Purgatory in the back. It almost transformed my bike a little bit. It made it feel like a more trail, not gonna say XC bike, but just more of a general trail bike. You know that the high tower version 2 is a pretty aggressive bike, 150 fork, 140 millimeters in travel with like a 65-degree head tube angle, yada, 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 yada. But it's a pretty aggressive setup bike. And these tires just made it really fast and nimble. So just the side-to-side characteristics of the bike changed a little bit, made it a little snappier and quicker. I'm impressed with them so far. So first, let's talk about the new redesigned Purgatory Tire. First of all, the tire is really fast. It's a great back tire. I'm probably gonna just leave it on my back. I'm sure you can run it in the front, and people do, but this new designed one just looks like a back tire. How the profile sits, it's nice and flat. It's got the sidewalls, that stick out, and a nice low profile center treads with like little paddles, so you really hook up. So it's just a fast rolling tire. Corners really well, feels really snappy. The Specialized compound is really good in like sandy and loamy conditions. But when I hit any kind of rock, like in New England, we have a lot of rock slabs with like a little algae or mildew on it. The Maxxis tires tend to hook up a little bit better because they're softer compound, so it kind of deforms and conforms to all the little nooks and imperfections on a rock and just really give you that nice confidence feeling when you're going down a steep rock. These kind of like skid down it and chatter down it, which is kind of like, but where I felt like these worked really well was in sand. I couldn't believe it. I didn't expect like such a small knob pattern in the middle to really dig in and bite. Next, let's talk about the Eliminator. The Eliminator is super aggressive. It's almost got that new Maxxis, I don't know how to say it, Maxxis tire, that new one that has like all those little knobs spread out. This has the same kind of pattern, same look to it, which looks like it's going to shed mud really well. And I did hit a couple mud patches where it just slung on the tire, didn't stick, and just slung it right off. So that was nice. For a front tire, it gripped up really well. It was going into some sandy turns, never washed the front end, and hooked up pretty nice. Like the back tire, still the grid gripped in compound, so it's like really fast rolling. Not as soft as the DHF or the Maxxis tire. So guys, I'm going to continue running these Specialized tires. And who do I recommend them for? If you live in like a loamy or sandy place, they're really good. If you live in like rock slabs or like Moab or Sedona, or you live in somewhere where it's like a hard pack with a little loose gravel on top, these tires don't work so well in that. This goes for both tires. The grid sidewall is really good. Scrubbed it on a ton of rocks. No cuts, no flats. The grid sidewall protection is pretty good. You can beef up, at least I know the Eliminator tire, which is a little bit more aggressive. You can beef it up to their, I forget what it's called, but they're more, heavy duty sidewall for like enduro racing or downhill racing. So guys, if you have any questions about the Eliminator or the new Purgatory tire, leave in the comments below. And let me know, what tires do you run and where do you live? I want to know and see what kind of terrain you ride and what tires you run. But guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe. See you next time. Peace.